Hello, dear students. This is your teacher, Professor Nirmal Kumar Swai, Department of Library and Information Science, MD University, Rohtak. Okay, so we were discussing about the paper publication and research and publication ethics. So, previous lecture we discussed about book publications, journal publication, and the basic concept of database, both English and Hindi. So now we will discuss in this video, that is indexing and abstracting databases. Okay, indexing and abstracting databases. So before understanding, first of all, what is it? What is it? I teach to my students in the classroom three golden lines need to be remembered in during study and research. If you fail to give a clear picture of a topic or understanding of a topic, that what it is, why it is, and how it is. Okay. So as we are discussing indexing and abstracting databases, so try to understand, because this is purely from not from your domain or discipline. Okay. So indexing and abstracting database, databases. So these all are indexing and abstracting databases. Rather, in two parts we can understand. Indexing database, which gives information through the index of tracing a journal by different subjects, by different tags, by different search words. So what is index here? Okay, index here, in these both index and abstracting databases, we find the publications, largely books. What do we find in the, I told you in my previous lecture in database. So database includes the information about a particular thing or a set of particular thing. So here, what is that particular? It includes the information about the academic publications. In this database, both in indexing and abstracting database, what do we find? We find indexing, the publication. We find the publication. Okay, publication of different publications rather. Okay, these publication could be book chapters, journal articles, conference proceedings. Okay, although we didn't discuss much about conference proceedings and others, but still conference proceedings, sometimes encyclopedia, sometimes. Okay, so these. So why it is? Okay, why it is? It is, like the researchers were facing problems. While searching the journals. The print copies were there, so it was not sufficient to search. So that information hungry, searching information related to their PhD topic was a matter of concern. Okay, searching. So that what the researcher wants, at least I must come to know that what are those journals and good journals. What are those journals? And good journals in which I can trace my research topics, research areas of interest, which was earlier not possible. If you go to library only, okay. So by for solving this problem, the concept of indexing and abstracting databases were created. Even indexing journals were also created. Now we are probably not talking about indexing journal and abstracting journals, okay, but we are talking about, in time was there in between intervening period, like when these database concept were not that much in demand. So intervening period, we used to have indexing journals also. That journals I told you, in normally the journals give you the full text articles or research papers published in that full text, okay. But these kind of journals, I'm talking about before these databases, indexing journals only gives the index in different index, what are the topics published in which journals, that much. Probably people from library and information science, or those who completed PhD 10-20 years back, they may be aware of. So indexing journals, so only you don't find any full text article in those journals, okay. Index, it is that index is a term. Here index is a term. Suppose you are searching constitutional amendment, search term is constitutional amendment. Those indexing journals used to can provide you the information, what are those journals in which you can trace the topics related to constitutional amendment, okay. So that was used to be, say, half yearly and quarterly also were publishing. But that is no more in existence probably, because so all these are in a fingertips. You can search by a single click through databases. So okay. Similarly, abstracting journal also. I told you abstract. Typically in a journal, the articles are there. Before the articles, in a brief word, maybe 100 words, abstract is there. What is abstract? Abstract is the miniature representative of the article. Miniature representative of the article. Miniature representative. So it so that people, instead of reading the whole article, it may take your time, or sometimes that article may not be useful, so that you go through the abstract, okay. Remember, so you must have seen every journal having an article, and prior to that an abstract, then article. So then came your in abstracting journal. I'm not discussing database, we'll come to that. Abstracting database. What was lacking with indexing indexing journal, we are discussing journal only, but that is no more in existence, or maybe very 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 rare, okay. So indexing journals only gives index means index term. Suppose you search this constitutional amendment, it tells you these are the journals where you can find. So then the author, the researcher, what used to do, then searching for those journals after getting the clue. This indexing journals give you the clue about the journals, but not article at all. But still it was problematic, and we took time, we spent time to search those journals in which these indexing journals gave you the clue. But after getting the full text article, then we found we purchased in some dollars in those days, but found that article is of no use. So now the concept came up in between abstracting journals. What is that abstract journal? You give hint as well as the abstract also. This is the uh, details, like these are the journals in which constitutional amendments are there, along with a brief abstract also. Okay, if in a journal they talk of constitutional amendment of South African constitution, I am no more interested, probably. So that I could come to know through the abstract mentioned. It's called abstracting journal. Abstracting journal also includes the indexing part also. So that's why the moment you say abstracting journal, it is self-understood. The indexing part is there. Index is nothing, the details about. I told you about a book, author, title, publisher, edition, place, and year, and what are the subject content of the book. So these are the index point. Index point is nothing through the search words by which you can search a journal in which the articles are available. Index, clue. But here, abstracting journal solve at least to some extent the problems of the researchers, because we read the abstracts. If it is of our use, then we'll purchase or we'll ask manage through someone or some other ways, or else not. Okay, this is intervening period before coming to the technology use and concept of databases, and probably indexing and abstract. That's why we call it indexing and abstracting journal. Indexing is part of abstracting. Okay. Now, when the database concepts came off, technology came off, so it was easier, and all kinds of journals can be included. In technology, anything and everything can be included. So database of scholarly publications. Scholarly publications are those publication books. Scholarly publications are books, book chapter, journal articles, conference proceedings. All these are termed as scholarly publications. Okay. So databases specifically were created for these scholarly publications. Okay. And these publications never give you the full text. Article. Only they give you the hint. You search through your index term. Here index term is clue term. Mostly through the subject. Constitutional amendments, COVID impact in India. These are the search term. So you go to database in a single window, like the way we search Google. You type your word, the index term or the search term. Okay. So it gives you the entire list of hundreds of thousands of list of the journals which contains your search term. These are the journals in which you can find your search term. Then you slice those, because a larger search, 1,000, because very difficult to control the 1,000 journal hits in which your things are available, your search terms are available. So then there is a process of eliminating Boolean search or different techniques. Okay. When you come to a a point like, okay, hundreds are there, so I can now read these 100 hits. Read those abstracts. So, providing abstract information is easier through technology. And is a kind of, what is abstract, kind of like you must have seen in the market, guava, when they bring guava or this, that mainly guava, then papaya, then your melons, musk melons and watermelons. So they used to cut into stylic pieces, cone type, and index, showpiece. Look, test. It's a kind of abstract. Test how sweet it tastes, the guava. So similarly, these publication houses are also shopkeepers or big entrepreneurs. They exhibit through this abstract. You read the abstract, because we won't allow the full text, because we charge for the full text only. Okay, we supply those who subscribe our databases. There only they can avail the full text, or else it is open for all. You can search through index term and read the abstract, and from the abstract only you can think of your interest, the journals, which journals or which article you want to either purchase, either to read or to download or to ask for, or whatever. You are getting my point? So through the concept of databases, your search options are limitless. Largely you search through the subjects, topics, sometimes your favorite authors also. Suppose you are very much fascinated with Peter Drucker, marketing management. So you may ask for all the articles related to Peter Drucker, by Peter Drucker, on Peter Drucker. You display those. So the database will display. Okay, this option is limitless. Then sometimes probably a particular university does, particular university, suppose University of California, does a research largely on LED, cloning, genetic engineering. So then you ask for the research conducted at University of California, Los Angeles. Getting my point? So you can search by that also, because you know that university does some good research on your cloning or genetic engineering. Okay, so database helps in this way. Why it is called indexing and abstracting database? Indexing is nothing but index terms are there, like journal articles. A journal, name of the journal, name of the journal, article, volume number, issue number, pages. And abstracting was added to it. And the moment we say in abstracting, indexing is by default included in that. Either you say abstracting journal, or by combining you say database, or by combining you say indexing and abstracting databases. Okay. So again, before concluding, indexing and abstracting databases are those databases which consist of a large number of the details of a large number of journals from varieties of fields with a very systematic search system. You must add that. Because if the search system is not good, probably whatever you type for search with keywords or with index word, probably it doesn't get hit. Okay. So it helps in larger way. Then after getting the information through that, then you go for selectively which articles you need, or you ask from, or you purchase, whatever. And so now we will move to name of certain databases which are of indexing and abstracting databases. Names are there like your name, my name. And another concept is citation databases. Database concept is everywhere. only what purpose the database serves. Indexing, abstracting, okay. Sometimes indexing, abstracting and citations also. Different companies are there, so they give these database different names only. Like sometimes I used to ask in my in our classes, online classes, sir, what is this Scopus? What is this Web of Science? What is this Emerald? These are the names only. Yours and mine names are there. So similarly, these are the databases of what kind of databases? Databases of indexing and abstracting journals. Indexing and abstracting databases. So through this, they give information about what are those journals in which your search term, you know, gets a link. Whatever you are searching in these in these journals, so larger number of journals are there. Now next we'll go to Scopus, Web of Science, and you must have lectures also. Many videos are available, but our supplementing videos in a very lucid or a very simple way, so that because varieties of students are there with us, so they all can understand. Hope you like this. Thank you.